Okay, what's up YouTube? Second time I've started the video because I left it in 30 and it looked all blocky and I don't know. But man, I swear the humidity is back with a vengeance this year. Summertime again here in East Texas. 90 degrees with humidity feels like over 100. You can kind of see the haze maybe. That haze stuff, that is not fog, that is not rain, that is humidity. It is like I just stepped out here and it feels like stepping in a preheated oven almost. It's getting there. It's not that bad yet, but it's getting there. Looking at this, gonna pull a DD Speed Shop, kind of screwing around with this. That fuel cell fits in this area. It's tight. So I'm just gonna kind of go through here and scrape off. Like you can see this factory stuff that's still left on here. I guess it's like wax or something. It was bumping this stuff. I mean, it's real tight, but I'm going to try to scrape all this down. Of course, I'll repaint it once I get all this stuff scraped down, but I'm going to go over to my late grandfather's place over there and try to find some flat metal or something. But anyway, I kind of wish that fuel cell was a little bit wider to kind of fill in this whole gap here. I mean, it says 19 gallons. It's a lot smaller than that thing, but it says 19 gallons, and that thing might be like, I don't know, single cab, 25 gallon. I don't remember what they are for single cabs. I'd have to look up the specs again. I want to say it can't be more than 25 gallons. Or maybe 27 gallons, I don't know. But we're gonna have a 19 gallon back here because I don't plan on driving this truck far when I do get it roadworthy. So, I mean, anyway, that's enough of me screwing around. I'm gonna go see what type of flat metal or angle iron I can find. Maybe build like a cage for this thing to slide down into or something. And come up with some rubber so it don't rub and rub a hole in the tank. And have it removable if I need it removable. But I'm gonna go over there and see what I can find. So I will be back whenever I find something. All right, I'm just kind of over here looking. There's random metal everywhere. That's why I'm big on use what you got. And if you got just random metal everywhere over here, man, you could just save a lot of money on using it. Because why would you go out and buy new metal when you got sheets of metal, metal, advanced, if I could talk right, Advanced Design Chevrolet, Galaxy, Nissan hardbody. Man, this thing right here would be sweet with the Mustang 2 front end. Maybe a 6.0 out of a certain truck in it. But man, that is just, that's way down the pipeline. But I think there's some metal over here. Try not to show everything because I like to keep my stuff private. I don't like people knowing what's on my pieces of land. You know, because there are some weirdos in the world that have to like track down people because they have a pathetic life. But I will say, if you come here uninvited, you will get met with Whistling Diesel hospitality with a 12-gauge shotgun, and you will probably be buried on this property. Not necessarily, but you know, don't come here. Don't be an asshole. Leave people alone. Let's see. There is some little slivers of sheet metal, I think. Oh, that's too thick. Way too thick. I think there's some thinner stuff here. No, that's square, or that's angle. I thought I seen some strips somewhere up here. Maybe in the main shop. Bunch of round stock. There are some sheets right there, but I really don't want to cut down anything. There's some pieces down here, but I think these are like a 1/4 inch thick. Oh yeah, that's some thick stuff. 1/4 and 3/8 thick down there. You could build a whole frame with the amount of metal that's here. I mean, honestly, it needs to get used because it's just rusting away. That's the hay baler we're working on. Trying to get parts in, but for some reason, eBay shipping is going slow. Let me look over here. There's another good spot. There's some strips of metal right there. Not long enough though. Something like that's still a little bit too thick. I may just have to go with some good old-fashioned angle tubing or angle metal right here and just make me a little trough to drop it in. I don't know, because I don't see very much flat tubing anymore. It's a drive shaft right there, but I think that's for an Escalade. That's too short. That was the old Escalade I had. I don't know. Let me turn this phone off and actually look and focus with my eyes, because I could be just looking right over stuff. Okay, just got back over here. This is what I found over there, a sheet of this laying in the back of the shop. This is like some 1/8 inch angle iron right here. About as thick as the frame, as you can see. About an 1/8 inch, what I can tell. And this stuff is, you know, pretty light, easy to cut, easy to handle. It'll be plenty because it's a real tight quarters here in between here with that fuel cell, because I want the fuel cell to be up about even with this, but maybe down a little bit, because you can see that stock gas tank hangs down maybe 10 inches or less, maybe 8 inches from the ground. So this, you know, I don't want it to be down too low, because I don't think this truck going up inclines or backing out of inclines, I don't think it would ever hit this gas tank. I don't think so, because it really, I don't think it'll sit too much lower than the bottom of the differential down there, but it's going to be tight in here, especially with this. I mean, I want the fuel cell to be tight in here and locked down, and to utilize this, maybe press in some threads here and bolt something down to hold this thing down. And I've got random rubber here and there. I've got like a good piece of rubber right here. It's like, you know, it's about 1/8 of an inch, and that's heavy duty rubber right there. Maybe that would work to put in between this, or I might could just find some thinner style rubber to line this with. Or I don't know, maybe if this thing mounts in there tight enough, maybe it won't wiggle and vibrate that much. I don't know. And the other thing, my tailpipes, I think they blow towards the ground. I don't want anything blowing like hot directly on the gas tank. So those should point like pretty much towards the ground. I think they'll be, maybe I can add some more. I need to add some more metal to those, bring them out a little bit further and angle them further down or something. But anyway, I'm gonna get the fuel cell out, see how well it fits in there. I think with some of this wax rubbed off, I think it's still gonna be tight. But I might could grind into that a little bit, because I want to weld this stuff solid and be able to drop the tank in like this. I don't want it to fall through. So I want the bottom to be solid. So I have to put a frame on the outside and then 2 pieces running across. I want it to be completely boxed in the bottom. So I need to cut some of this stuff up and make a box first, and then figure out, I'll probably have to butt it up on here instead of running it behind, having a piece of angle iron come up 4 legs to weld straight to this thing, weld 100% solid, because you don't want your gas tank falling out. That's a bad day right there. But anyway, I'll get this fuel cell out now, since I have the car parked right here in the way. We'll struggle getting this out and just see what it looks like, how much of a gap I've got. And man, this humidity out here, I tell you one thing. Damn, I know I'm being a pussy complaining, but man, it is hot. Anyway, let me get back to work, get that fuel cell out. Okay, this is about an hour's worth of work out here. I got the bottom box welded in, cut, welded in. I got 2 sides for the back. These will go like this on the outsides there and connect somewhere towards the middle to slight bottom here because it's tight in here. It'll go somewhat about like that on the outside. Hopefully the fuel cell will just slide in right here. But I ran out of material. That's all I got left right there. That long piece didn't, almost made it, but I gotta see if I can find some more 1/8 inch angle iron. I got 2 legs out of 4 legs. So 4 legs, and then I'll have to devise something up here that bolts in to bolt the fuel cell in to lock it in. And go get some Rust-Oleum paint, which I should be taking a trip to Lufkin tomorrow. Visit my buddy Eric, hang out with him. I may go by the Lowe's there in Lufkin and get some Rust-Oleum black professional paint. Because you know, in this town, it's double the price. But in Nacogdoches or Lowe's in Lufkin, it's like $9, $10. When here, it's like 15, 17 bucks. In Carthage, it's like 19 to 20 bucks, which is, god damn, these people are ripping us off. So no, I'll just take a trip to Lufkin and get it for half price, or almost half price. So yeah, that's fine. I won't buy my paint anymore here in this town because they're price gouging. And I'm not the only one that has said that. I've had conversations with people here before talking about how they go out of town, go to Nac, the next biggest town, and get all their paint there because it's literally almost half price. But anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it off tonight. I'm going to enjoy myself tomorrow at my buddy's house. And I guess this will be a good part 1 right here. I know some other YouTubers may just do a complete fuel cell mount hold down thing in one video, but I'm not. This will be 1 part right here, and I will come back probably Tuesday and finish this up. I've got to go back over there and see if I can find some more 1/8 inch angle iron. But anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for uneventful stage 2, or what am I thinking? Stage 2 cam, episode 2, which should be the finishing up point until I get fittings, 90-degree fittings and fuel line. And then I need to buy the fuel pump and a fuel filter to run to the front up there. But getting close. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys have a great night. Once again, it's only been an hour I've been out here and I'm already soaking in sweat thanks to the high humidity. You guys take care.